Hey, what's going on, guys? It's No Shoes, and we're back with another Technique Tuesday. Today, we're going to be reacting to Revolutionary. This was suggested by Tortilla Jackson, so thank you, Tortilla, for the suggestion. Keep coming in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see a more Immortal Technique on the channel every single Tuesday. But without any further ado, let's get right into it. Let's see what Revolutionary is all about. Let's see what Immortal Technique has to say. Let's get it.
Yo, load the fuck up. Locked and loaded. You too. Locked and loaded, sir. And remember, break that window when that cop comes in. Blow that motherfucker's head off. Got it. Yeah, load up again. Cause these motherfuckers are gonna come back for us. We're ready. We gotta be prepared in this day and age. We gotta be prepared for whatever the fuck comes at us. Word up. Cause we are living revolutionarily. Definitely.
Okay.
You cannot second guess.
So nice beginning here, getting ready for the revolution. Getting there, getting locked and loaded, ready to go, prepared for whatever destruction might be coming our way. Let's see where this takes us.
You cannot second guess yourself in these days and times. They're gonna throw whatever they can at you, and you gotta be prepared for it. You gotta be prepared for anything.
It's liberty or it's death. It's freedom for everybody or freedom for nobody.
No matter what the fuck life throws at me, I continue to make it through indefinitely. Immortal Technique defeats the odds.
Okay, nice feel. Very interesting beginning here. There's not like a very clear drop. The song just kind of keeps slowly building. We get, the beginning, which is more like a skit. And then we have Immortal Technique kind of introduce us to what's going on. Then we have the sample come in, and now it feels like we're getting into the verse. Very interesting way to start off, but it's working.
They're gonna throw whatever they can at you, and you gotta be prepared for it. You gotta be prepared for anything.
It's liberty or it's death. It's freedom for everybody or freedom for nobody.
No matter what the fuck life throws at me, I continue to make it through indefinitely. Immortal Technique defeats the odds repetitively until there ain't shit ahead of me competitively. Surviving the tough times is imperative.
Nice clean rhyme starting off repetitively to competitively, matching syllables. Almost every syllable rhymes as well, except for the beginning. Drums, great feel to them. They're using like those little gunshots coming through as little bits of percussion as well. But let's bring this back. This drum pattern is really something unique.
Beats the odds repetitively until there ain't shit ahead of me competitively. Surviving the tough times is imperative to me. Looking at the whole world revolutionarily.
There's like something going on with the panning in this track, and I think what struck me immediately about the drums is I realized it's not a hi-hat, it's a shaker, and it's panning back and forth between the sides, so it's almost giving like, and then you have the bass the kick and everything else going on. Let's keep this rolling.
I don't want to hear you old Uncle Tom handkerchief head talking about the
Technique will force you into strategical retreat because I dominate guerrilla warfare in the streets. There ain't no way to picture me without a victory speech. When I reach higher positions without the recognition of pissed-on competition, because I conquered their renditions in a systematic form like a religious tradition. My mission is to take
competition, ambition, tradition. Nice clean rhymes, pretty much perfect rhymes all the way through so far, and a more like meandering type of feel. There's not like a real drive or push that I'm feeling yet. Just kind of feels like we're just making our way to where the real like hit is gonna be coming.
Lyrically break you, lyrically assassinate you, lyrically incinerate your body and recreate you to destroy the power that mentally incarcerates you. Cause even though I rip it better, I could not forsake you. You're my people with the same oppressor, so how could I hate you? The revolution of the mind I bring regenerates you. But when you come original, people impersonate you, start to hate you cause the conflict is building within. The ultimate sin is to be ashamed of your skin. My rhymes are like Jamaican overproof, I make the room spin.
Damn, that's a hard bar. The ultimate sin is to be ashamed of your skin. That cuts deep, man. One that I can't necessarily say I can understand myself, but he's digging with this track here.
Of the mind, I bring regenerates you. But when you come original, people impersonate you, start to hate you, cause the conflict is building within. The ultimate sin is to be ashamed of your skin. My rhymes are like Jamaican overproof, I make the room spin. Intoxicated flow, I bleed.
That's great. My rhymes are like Jamaican overproof. I think in parentheses we would see rum in there, but I make the room spin. Kind of like some punchline setups as well.
Vodka and brandy, don't make me choke you down like John Benet Ramsey. Something demands of me to rip this fucking shit uncandidly. God commanded me to be a technological disease and psychologically do battle with the best MCs. Uppercase the T in technique, cause I'm the capital of a revolutionary nation that's infallible. Aztec lector Hannibal, rip your heart out of your chest and feed it to the cannibals. You're just a fucking animal, but I'm the Neo-Sapien.
Hold up. There is so much going on here. He's traveling very quickly between topics, and there is definitely a thread that's kind of weaving through all of them that leaves a connection. One that I'm not sure I've found quite yet, but I'm sure through a couple listens I would get there.
We do battle with the best MCs, uppercase the T in technique, cause I'm the capital of a revolutionary nation that's infallible. Aztec lector Hannibal, rip your heart out of your chest and
Aztec Lecter Hannibal instead of Hannibal Lecter, switch the order of the words to get a slightly different meaning and ability to put your rhyme in a different place.
feed it to the cannibals. You're just a fucking animal, but I'm the Neo-Sapien, cause my original civilization was based upon creation. You know there's no escaping, even though your heart is racing. I'll put your best disciple on academic probation. Fuck the litigation, fuck the best rapper nominations, and fuck the president. I voted for assassination. I'm saying fuck the federal bullshit investigations, fuck the cover-up of ghetto radiation extermination.
Yeah, that's a crazy thing to say. Fuck the president, I voted for assassination. That is a wild bar. Crazy, man. Very great vocabulary coming out from Immortal here. Definitely one of the tracks where I feel like the complex lyrics, especially the more complex rhymes at the very least, are coming very back to back.
The federal bullshit investigations, fuck the cover-up of ghetto radiation extermination, using my people for experimentation. And if it doesn't play hip-hop, then fuck your radio station.
Hey, honestly, and you can say that about pretty much every hip-hop radio station out there these days, because I don't think I've heard any, even the stations that claim to play the best hip-hop of 2024 are playing the worst hip-hop of 2024. It's not about the numbers, man. It's about what the actual music is saying. And if you listen to music about somebody's booty hole being brown and all that noise, I'm gonna tell you right now, you just polluting your mind.
Using my people for experimentation. And if it doesn't play hip-hop, then fuck your radio station. No matter what the fuck life throws at me, I continue to make it through indefinitely. Immortal technique defeats the odds repetitively until there ain't shit ahead of me competitively. Surviving a tough time.
And then there's actually a hook he built in here that I didn't quite catch on to until now. And then the additional layer there is the hook is a repetitious section, and he has at least one bar including the word repetitively in it, which just makes me even more happy, kind of like the meta levels going on there.
There ain't shit ahead of me competitively. Surviving the tough times is imperative to me. Looking at the whole world revolutionarily.
Revolutions overturn systems. Revolutions destroy systems.
Yo, what the fuck happened to reality spitting rhyme sayers? These days, everybody's trying to be a thug or a player. Where did all the real motherfuckers go in the game? Bring back the breakdancers and graffiti writers with fame. I remember.
Hey, shout out, man. Something I also love about Immortal Technique, as we were just talking about, he's always calling back for a return to the roots, a return to what actually made hip hop, as opposed to what we see in the mainstream with these label artists who, you know what, they got millions of dollars behind their ad campaigns and all this. And, you know, we can get into that another time. But talking about the graffiti, the DJs, the real MCs, you know, the B-boys, the B-girls, breakdancing during the beat breaks and everything, just really bringing it back down to like the days of DJ Kool Herc at the back to school jam and people in like, what was it, the Bronx and everything, just, you know, the block parties, all of that. Beautiful.
To reality, spitting rhyme sayers. These days, everybody's trying to be a thug or a player. Where did all the real motherfuckers go in the game? Bring back the breakdancers and graffiti writers with fame. I remember hip-hop before the mic gun clappers, cause I used to drink 40s with more flavor than these rappers. Lyrical ego trips.
I used to drink 40s with more flavor than these rappers. That's fire, bruh. The Mad Dog got more flavor than all of these trash clowns out here, man.
Drink 40s with more flavor than these rappers. Lyrical ego trips doesn't make fortification. You're not dope enough to spit self-glorification. So don't jerk me around, cause my name ain't masturbation. Life is hard, it leaves you scarred, cause I've been through shit. If you
Yeah, and again, the punchlines, they kind of come and go, and at some point you get so used to it, it's almost hard to tell where they are. But don't jerk me around, I'm not masturbation, whatever the bar exactly was. But that's great, the wordplay there, jerking, that's great.
Life is hard, it leaves you scarred, cause I've been through shit. If you consider rap a job, I suggest that you quit. Don't you understand the audience will listen and dance in the club, crib, or car, or wherever they get the chance to be emancipated? Start debating justice in the cipher. Why do you think project rooms look like the cells in Rikers? I'm explaining the significance on the reason behind.
Damn, why do you think project rooms look like the cells in Rikers? Rikers Island, one of the prisons, and project rooms in the projects. Bro, just the imagery he creates, the real world issues that he calls attention to, and just the messaging is amazing, man. Just somebody truly speaking out against what they believe is wrong and for what they believe is right. And you don't see a lot of people that, you know, actually come out and talk about these issues and are looking for justice.
Rikers, I'm explaining the significance on the reason behind it. They're preparing your children for the prison environment. When you throw them out the shit, prison becomes retirement. But I refuse to be tucking central booking and chains, cause sleeping on the floor in cages starts to fuck with your brain. The system ain't reformatory, it's only purgatory. Close to hell, but I rebel as I begin to sparking out and tell my people.
Yeah, and isn't that a beautiful thing about the American prison system, is that instead of reforming people, it actually criminalizes people on a much larger scale. And, you know, I don't know all the statistics. I wrote a paper about this, oh God, probably 6 years ago, maybe 8 years ago at this point. Time flies, man. But regardless, you know, one of the major failings of us as a society is especially what we do to nonviolent offenders, and just the places they end up, and the impact that the American justice system has on us, the people, the citizens, everybody.
People, how we fell into the trap that we live in, because they locked us up in ghettos and began to rape our women. So I leave the system unforgiven like Eastwood, cause I was blessed with lyrical strength to do whatever I could. You should have seen it coming long ago when you were very young. My word is through the Father, Holy Spirit, and his fucking Son. Cause when I grab the mic device in front of Christ and start to rip it, I'll make Jesus turn around and say, yo, Pop, this nigga flipped it. So talk about whatever.
Shit. Hold up. So we got a nice like Trinity reference, Father, Son, Holy Spirit type thing. Let's hear this again.
Son, cause when I grab the mic device in front of Christ and start to rip it, I'll make Jesus turn around and say, yo, Pop, this nigga flipped it. So talk about whatever and be what you wanna be, but don't mistake the way I break the fake for simple blasphemy. Cause through the highest frequencies in the NYC, I'm crushing 97.1% of MCs, no matter what the fuck life.
I wonder why he chose 97.1. There's I can't think of anything to do with that specific number. If anybody knows, that'd be great. Let me know in the comments. But still, great bars, oddly specific percentage, but it works well. It fits in the flow of the track. And maybe that is the answer we've been looking for all along, is it's the amount of syllables. 97 wasn't enough. And so we added the point one. Maybe that's what it was.
Blasphemy is through the highest frequencies in the NYC. I'm crushing 97.1% of MCs. No matter what the fuck life throws at me, I continue to make it through indefinitely. Immortal technique defeats the odds repetitively until there ain't shit ahead of me competitively. Surviving in tough times is imperative to me. Looking at the whole world revolutionarily.
Beautiful. And let that fade come in. Let his voice really stand strong there at the end. Beautiful work here. Great track. Very interesting arrangement with all the samples and how the hook just kind of gets thrown in and then starts to pop back later. Beautiful work here, man. Thank you again to Tortilla Jackson. I almost forgot. How could I forget a name like that? But keep the suggestions coming in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, hit that bell. Much love to everybody in the No Shoes gang, and I will see you all next time.